Nigeria's Blueprint for Maximizing Human Capital Development. Chapter 1. Introduction. Overview of Nigeria's current state of development. Importance of human capital in economic development. The purpose of the book and its structure. Introduction. Nigeria, located in West Africa, is the most populous country on the African continent with over 200 million people. Despite being blessed with abundant natural resources and potential for development, Nigeria is still classified as a developing country with a low Human Development Index, HDI ranking of 161 out of 189 countries. The country is faced with numerous challenges that hinder its economic and social development, including poor infrastructure, corruption, high unemployment, poverty, and insecurity. However, the potential for Nigeria's development lies in its human capital, which refers to the knowledge, skills, and abilities of its citizens. Human capital is a critical determinant of economic growth and development in any country, as it drives innovation, productivity, and competitiveness. Investing in human capital development is essential for sustainable development and achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. This book's purpose is to provide a blueprint for maximizing Nigeria's human capital to accelerate its development and transform it into a first-world country in the shortest time possible. The book is structured to provide a comprehensive overview of various areas critical to Nigeria's development, including economic, architectural, financial, geographical, and cultural aspects. Overview of Nigeria's current state of development. Nigeria has made significant progress over the years in terms of economic growth and development. Since the 1990s, Nigeria has experienced an average annual GDP growth rate of 4.4%, and in 2014, it overtook South Africa as the largest economy in Africa. However, this growth has not been inclusive, and Nigeria is still facing various development challenges such as 1. High poverty rate. Despite being the largest economy in Africa, Nigeria still has one of the highest poverty rates globally, with over 40% of its population living in extreme poverty. 2. High unemployment rate. Nigeria's unemployment rate is currently at 33.3%, and youth unemployment is at an alarming 42.5%, which is a major concern. 3. Poor infrastructure. Nigeria's infrastructure deficit is a major bottleneck to economic development. The country's roads, railways, airports, and seaports are all in a state of disrepair. 4. Corruption. Nigeria is ranked 149 out of 180 countries in Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index. And corruption is a major impediment to economic growth and development. Importance of human capital in economic development. Human capital is the most crucial determinant of economic growth and development in any country. Human capital refers to the knowledge, skills, and abilities of individuals that contribute to the production of goods and services. A country's human capital plays a critical role in driving innovation, productivity, and competitiveness. Therefore, investing in human capital development is critical for sustainable economic growth and development. The education and skills of a country's population are essential in building its human capital. Education helps to build skills and knowledge, while skills are essential for productive work. Thus, education and skills development are crucial for building human capital and driving economic growth and development. Additionally, good health is crucial for building human capital. A healthy population is more productive and can contribute more to economic growth and development. Therefore, investing in healthcare infrastructure and nutrition programs is essential for building human capital and driving economic growth and development. The purpose of the book and its structure. The purpose of this book is to provide a blueprint for maximizing Nigeria's human capital to accelerate its development and transform it into a first-world country in the shortest time possible. The book is structured to provide a comprehensive overview of various areas critical to Nigeria's development, including economic, architectural, financial, geographical, and cultural aspects. Chapter 2. The Nigerian Context. The historical and political background of Nigeria. Geographical features and natural resources. Socioeconomic indicators of Nigeria. The Nigerian context. Nigeria is a country located in West Africa with a population of over 200 million people. It is the most populous country in Africa and the seventh most populous country in the world. Nigeria is a country rich in cultural heritage, natural resources, and human capital potential. However, the country faces numerous challenges that hinder its economic and social development. Historical and political background of Nigeria. Nigeria has a long and complex history that has influenced its political and social landscape. The area that is now Nigeria was first inhabited by various ethnic groups and kingdoms, including the Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. European contact with Nigeria began in the 15th century with the arrival of Portuguese traders. By the 19th century, the British had established control over Nigeria, which remained under British colonial rule until 1960. Nigeria gained independence from British colonial rule on October 1, 1960. Since then, the country has experienced significant political upheaval, including coups, civil war, and political instability. Nigeria has been ruled by military dictatorships for a significant part of its post-independence history. In 1999, Nigeria returned to democracy, and since then the country has had several democratic elections. Geographical features and natural resources. Nigeria has a diverse landscape that includes coastal plains, mangrove swamps, tropical rainforests, and savanna grasslands. The country is bordered by the Gulf of Guinea to the south, Benin to the west, Niger to the north, Chad to the northeast, and Cameroon to the east. Nigeria is blessed with abundant natural resources, including crude oil, natural gas, coal, tin, iron ore, limestone, and other minerals. Nigeria is the largest oil producer in Africa and the 11th largest in the world. The oil sector accounts for a significant percentage of Nigeria's GDP and government revenue. Socioeconomic indicators of Nigeria. Despite its abundant natural resources, Nigeria faces numerous development challenges that hinder its economic and social progress. Some of these indicators include 1. Poverty. Nigeria has one of the highest poverty rates in the world, with over 40% of the population living in extreme poverty. 2. Unemployment. Nigeria's unemployment rate is currently at 33.3%, and youth unemployment is at an alarming 42.5%, which is a major concern. 3. Inequality. Income inequality in Nigeria is high, with a Gini coefficient of 38.2. 4. Poor infrastructure. Nigeria's infrastructure deficit is a significant bottleneck to economic development. The country's roads, railways, airports, and seaports are all in a state of disrepair. 5. Corruption. Corruption is a significant challenge in Nigeria, with the country ranking 149 out of 180 countries in Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index. 6. Healthcare. Nigeria has one of the lowest healthcare budgets in the world, and the healthcare system is in a state of disrepair. 7. Education. Nigeria has one of the lowest literacy rates in the world, and access to education is limited in many parts of the country. 8. Security. Nigeria faces various security challenges, including terrorism, kidnapping, and ethnic conflicts. Conclusion. Nigeria is a country with immense potential for economic and social development. The country's natural resources and human capital potential provide a strong foundation for economic growth and development. However, Nigeria faces numerous development challenges that hinder its progress. To maximize Nigeria's human capital potential and drive economic growth and development, it is essential to address these challenges. A blueprint for maximizing Nigeria's human capital potential is achieved by examining critical areas such as economic policies, infrastructure development, healthcare, education, cultural preservation, and others. By providing strategies for addressing these challenges, it will be possible to accelerate Nigeria's transformation into a first-world country in the shortest time possible. It is essential to note that Nigeria's development challenges are complex and multifaceted, and there is no one-size-fits-all solution to these challenges. It is crucial to adopt a holistic and integrated approach to address these challenges, taking into account the country's historical, political, cultural, and socio-economic context. Therefore, the following chapters of this book will examine critical areas of Nigeria's development. including economic policies, infrastructure development, healthcare, education, cultural preservation, and others, and provide recommendations for maximizing Nigeria's human capital potential to drive economic growth and development. Chapter 3. The Nigerian Culture. Overview of Nigerian culture. Role of culture in national development. Importance of preserving and promoting Nigerian culture. Overview of Nigerian culture. Nigeria is a country with a rich and diverse cultural heritage. The country has over 250 ethnic groups, each with its unique language, traditions, and beliefs. Nigerian culture is reflected in its art, music, dance, cuisine, festivals, and clothing. Nigerian music is popular across the continent and has influenced various genres, including Afrobeat, highlife, juju, and fuji. Nigerian cuisine is diverse, with various dishes reflecting the country's ethnic diversity. Nigerian clothing is also diverse, with traditional attire worn for ceremonies and festivals. Nigeria's cultural heritage is an essential aspect of the country's identity and plays a critical role in national development. Role of culture in national development. Culture plays a critical role in national development. It is a powerful tool for promoting national unity, identity, and pride. Culture also drives innovation, creativity, and social cohesion. Thus, investing in the preservation and promotion of culture is essential for sustainable development. In Nigeria, culture has played a significant role in promoting national unity and identity. Despite the country's ethnic and linguistic diversity, cultural festivals and traditions serve as a unifying force. Nigeria's cultural heritage is a source of national pride, and it is crucial to preserve and promote this heritage for future generations. Additionally, culture plays a critical role in the tourism sector, which is an essential contributor to economic growth and development. Nigeria's cultural heritage is a significant attraction for tourists, and investing in the preservation and promotion of culture can drive economic growth and development. Importance of preserving and promoting Nigerian culture. The preservation and promotion of Nigerian culture are essential for sustainable development. Investing in culture can help to drive economic growth, promote national unity and identity, and preserve Nigeria's unique cultural heritage. One way to preserve and promote Nigerian culture is through education. Incorporating cultural studies into the education curriculum can help to promote awareness and appreciation of Nigerian culture. Additionally, investing in cultural institutions such as museums, art galleries, and cultural centers can provide a platform for the promotion of Nigerian culture. Another way to promote Nigerian culture is through tourism. Developing cultural tourism programs can help to showcase Nigeria's unique cultural heritage and promote economic growth and development. Cultural festivals and events can also serve as a platform for the promotion of Nigerian culture and tourism. Conclusion. Culture is a critical aspect of national development, and preserving and promoting Nigerian culture is essential for sustainable development. Nigeria's cultural heritage is a source of national pride and identity, and it is crucial to invest in the preservation and promotion of this heritage. Incorporating cultural studies into the education curriculum, investing in cultural institutions, and developing cultural tourism programs are some of the ways to promote Nigerian culture. By preserving and promoting Nigerian culture, we can drive economic growth, promote national unity and identity, and preserve Nigeria's unique cultural heritage for future generations. It is also important to note that promoting Nigerian culture should not be done in isolation. Rather, it should be integrated into Nigeria's broader development agenda, taking into account the country's socio-economic and political context. For instance, promoting Nigerian culture can also involve promoting local industries such as fashion, music, and arts, which can create employment opportunities and boost the economy. Moreover, promoting Nigerian culture should also involve addressing cultural challenges, such as gender inequality and discrimination, which can hinder cultural development. By addressing these challenges and promoting a more inclusive and diverse cultural environment, Nigeria can maximize its cultural potential for national development. In summary, promoting and preserving Nigerian culture is essential for sustainable development. Culture plays a critical role in promoting national unity and identity, driving economic growth and development, and preserving Nigeria's unique cultural heritage. As such, investing in cultural education, institutions, and tourism programs can promote and preserve Nigerian culture, thereby contributing to Nigeria's development goals.